Hello, it's a new year. Happy New Year to you. What's going on? What's happening? It's the year 2022, and this is actually my first show in the new year, and I'm excited to be here. I know it's been like 2 to 3 months that I've not done a video on music because we've been busy. Now, trying. It's a new year, right? And of course, if you are an active artist, it means that all over the holiday season, you are playing gigs, playing shows, you are really busy. You and your team and your management and your manager doing stuff. That's what I assume. I don't know if that's the case for you, but I assume that you were quite busy playing a lot of shows and stuff like that. It's a new year. A lot of artists like to start the new year by releasing a new jam, a new single, or a new, work, just to put people in the mood for the year. That is for gospel artists. For gospel artists, it's very strategic for you to start the year with a single release. Why? Because that people are in a spiritual mood for the new year. The new year is a significant time for a lot of people. That's why on the 31st of December, a lot of people go to church. The first day of December, first day of January, that is on the 1st of January, people go to church, right? Just because they want to enter the year in a certain type of mood, right? A spiritual mood, like a new me, right? So because of that, as a gospel artist, it's always good, if you have the right sound, if you have the right music, then at the beginning of the year you should release a song. And if you study the Christian space a lot, you know that at the beginning of the year, most churches do fasting, do prayers. Churches put programs, right? Because people want to start the year with a fresh spirit, fresh enthusiasm, fresh inspiration. Feel a little bit more connected with God. Make New Year resolutions, make plans. Pray about it, just to order the way the rest of the year is going to look like. And for gospel artists, that's a good opportunity. That's a good opportunity for you to release a good music, something about starting a fresh start, new season, stuff like that. If you remember, some major artists always do it, and then they release a song at the beginning of the year, and sometimes those songs become a hit. It's a new season, this year. For the guys in the secular space, every beginning of the year, this song by Reminisce, what's the title of that song again? I'm trying to remember. We're making money this year, right? At the beginning of the year, that guy refreshes the song and puts it out again, and people jive to it because that's the inspiration, that's the drive, that's the goal, that's the motivation. People want to go. So as a musician, the beginning of the year is always a good time if you have the inspiration to churn out a good song that will usher people into the new year, right? So now, one way you can start the year is actually to release a song. But it has to be a song that has the sound of the season and the message of the season, right? So release a song. That's one. I mean, it's not for everybody. You have to understand your sound. If you are the jai groovy type of person, I don't think people are in the mood for that. But people are in a sober mood, they are in a reflective mood, they are in a repositioning mood, then you put out a song in that space, right? So that's number one. Number two thing you should do to start your year right is actually to do a recalibration, a retreat if you need to, right? It's good for you as an artist, a retreat, with you and your team, just to, look back at how you guys performed, and it's two-edged. So you do this retreat with your business team. If you don't have a business team, you should have that headed by your manager and your personal assistant and your publisher, if you have a record company, a representative of your record company, you sit down and do a retreat. What are you doing a retreat? What is going to be the things you're doing in that retreat? You're looking at your numbers, your sales, your performance, the interaction, your relationship, right? Because it's always not about money, it's also about the relationship. Maybe you have said or offended, some members of your team because of the vibe and the ginger of the festive season. This is a time for you to go back and say, you know what, I'm sorry, man, I messed up, da 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 da, and then you reconcile. You guys get back on good terms to be able to hit the year running. So two forms of retreat or recalibration, that you should do. One with your business team, which consists of your manager, your lawyer, your personal assistant, your publisher, your marketer. If you have a specific person handling your marketing, right, or your publisher, if you have a specific person, just sit down and talk with them. What's the plan? What are we doing this year? How do we move? How did we do last year? What can we improve on? How can we take it? What is the strategy, right? What is the plan for the year? So then you have your band, your musicians, your backup singers, your writers, your composers, everybody that is on your team as a musician. Because the truth is, as an artist, you are a business person and then you are a musician. You are an artist and then you are a businessman. Right? An artist because you're a creative person, as a businessman because what you do is the business aspect of it. You have to sit down with your creative team, and then you have to sit down with your business team to agree on what we should do. How do we go? How do we push? How do we move? Right? Yeah. So this is the second thing you should do at the beginning of the year as an artist. The things you should do at the beginning of the year as an artist is to, first of all, release the song if you can, right? Then take out time to sit down and plan for the year. First of all, review your year, what you did, what you guys did right, what you guys did wrong, and come to terms. A good thing also is to call up every person that is important to you. Show promoters, call them up, send them an SMS, reconnect with them, right? Thank them for what they did for you in the past year. Show promoters, events, promoters, stakeholders in the industry, your label, your manager. Call them, wish them, even make sure you send them, make sure you do them well. Send them a hamper or something, send them a New Year message, right? Call them up, have a chat, have a healthy chat with them, possibly go visit them in their house. You have to keep that relationship. Your marketers, your distributors, everybody that has a role to play in the entire value chain of your business as an artist, you should call them up, wish them well. If you're an artist, you pray with them, host them possibly. Yeah. So these are the way you oil the relationship. If you're a gospel artist, the pastors that booked you, right? The booked you, gave you a show, you call them up, thank them, right? Thank them, celebrate them for what they did for you. You get very important for you to do all of that as the year begins. Then the next thing you do is to, you as an artist, do a personal retreat. Go in, look at yourself. If you want to pray or fast or whatever retreat you want to do, you want to travel out of the country, go somewhere quiet, get yourself, because the truth is this: if you jump into the year again with energy, and just keep running, and then you didn't take out time to rest, it might blow back on you at the middle of the year, because everybody gets to that point where they burn out, where they are confused, where their creative juices are not flowing anymore, where you have a creative block. You can't think straight, and that's the point where artists begin to get into drugs, begin to get into all sorts of things. Your creativity has to be coming from a genuine place, not from a drug overdosed place, from a high place. It has to be coming from a sane creative place. If not, your reign will not last, and that is the truth. Your reign will not last. Your game won't last if you're always on the high, right? But if you take out time once in a while to go and have that personal retreat for yourself, because February is coming, it's already Valentine's season, it's another season to release good music or to push good music, and there's going to be a lot of shows. Valentine's season is already in February, so between the end of of January, you should be thinking, or you should be doing your retreat, right? 2-3 days, go in. If you're praying, pray. If you're fasting, fast. Whatever it is you do to get yourself back, you want to travel, get some fresh inspiration, because there's something that happens every time you get out of your vicinity, your house, or around your team. Get out, maybe go with your PA or something. Go have some quiet time, come back, and then face your year. So these are the things you should do to start your year right. And I'm going to come back with a little more video. I think I want to talk about artists, managers, and label, which is right for an artist at the stage where you are, because at every stage you are, there is something that is right for you, whether you're looking for a label or you just want a management team that will help you. That's something I want to talk about in the next video. So thank you for tuning in, for watching these videos. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Please always like, subscribe, share, comment, because it helps to increase the visibility of these videos that I'm making, so that other persons can see it, and then so one day I can make some money from YouTube. But for now, I'm just trying to educate people. Don't forget that these videos are sponsored by Ivera, our digital distribution platform. Thank you. My name is Fred Martins. God bless you. Have a nice day. Bye.